So in that previous life, what was the moment where I think anyone who experiences or who takes control over a career pivot, everyone has that moment of, "Oh, shoot, I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna do this." That whatever it is, it could be a really mundane thing or like an actually kind of traumatic type of event. What was that moment for you where you realize, "I do not wanna be living this life right now?"
So I think this is an interesting question because it's a question that we're kind of trained to have a default response to. And I could tell you something, but in writing my book, I discovered there wasn't really a moment. And like digging into other people's stories, what I found is it's often like years of kind of like fumbling around, starts, missteps, attempts at things, meeting different people. And then there is like the moment when I decided to quit, but it was very like in the moment, it didn't seem important at all. Like it was at the bottom of an email of me being frustrated with work. But if I step back and look back, it's like it's so obvious I was going to leave, but in the moment, it didn't feel important. It didn't feel like it was that consequential. And in a sense, that was almost like the moment I would say is the most important is really like the final step of like years of contemplating questions that were seated in my mind, experiments I was doing, and then finally the leap is kind of the last step. And that's kind of what I talk about in my book, just showing the more you dig into people's stories, you see that over and over again.